You think I'm not in trouble this time? Here I am sandwiched between the Hershberger brothers, Howie and Phil. Phil's the manager here at Bert's Upscale Billiards. He is fully certified to take your cash. Now, if you come here and I'm not here, you sign up for lessons, you get Phil. He really knows what he's talking about. If you can get him to let you shoot a shot and be quiet long enough to let you shoot a couple. You know, he's 30 bucks an hour, a little cheaper. I got another fully accredited teacher here too, so you can make appointments with these guys and get almost the same instruction you'll get with me up to a point. They can do the weekend classes too. It's a little cheaper, $250 a person for the weekend, 4 people. I do get here for 10 days a month, so there you go. But Phil is always here. Howie's here from Bay City, Michigan. What we're going to do for you here is with jump shots and massays, and we're going to go all the way back full stick jump shots to show you the genesis of the jump cue. And I've got a lot of requests for this, so we'll try to get it all together, and we'll get going here in just a second. And Phil, don't sneer, it's still on. The first thing we're going to address ourselves to here is the full stick jump shot. The way I teach this, we're going to do with the world famous Howie Hershberger from Bay City, Michigan, king of the purified water and the wild frontier. He really not much of a jump shot shooter, loves the game, reads everything he can. The first thing I do with a full stick is I put 3 balls together right here in the center, headed for the side pocket. Not too much, without room between them to get through. So all I tell the guy, if you bring it back maybe 14 inches, you want them pretty close, won't fit. Yes, it will. Oops. Okay, just a little large, just barely won't fit. So what you want to do, let me have this just a second. You're going to elevate the cue to about 45 degrees, and at the angle, at 45 degrees, at the angle that you're addressing the ball, you look for center ball there. Maybe a little farther back, Howie, a little farther back. You look for center ball there, and you stroke straight through the ball. Not hard. Straight through it. Oh, my God. He made them all. He made them all. That could probably happen to you at home, too. What he did is he scooped the ball. He didn't shoot straight through it. Let me hit this here. Shoot it into the side pocket. If you've got leather pockets, don't do this, because you'll cut the leather under the steel behind it. About into there. Whoa! It went in the side pocket on the other side. You don't have to hit it hard. Watch what I'm doing, Howie. Oops. See the speed that I'm doing this. Alright. Now, let's retrieve those balls. Where this other one come, I almost killed the clock. You see the speed I'm doing? I'm up maybe 18 inches from the balls. Straight line to the pocket. There it goes, that's one. That's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Now what you do, after you're real confident with that, just move them a little bit closer together. Just a tad closer together. And this probably can't be done in 15 or 20 shots at home. This may take a while. As they get closer together, the ball will leave the table at the angle it struck, unless you double hit it. So as they get closer together, you may want a little bit more elevation, but you'll get the feel of it. You're going right over them. If you look, there's not much room there. To get over them, I have to be this high in the air. Whoa, little brisk. The biggest mistake most people make with massays or jump shots is that they hit them too hard. Hitting them too hard, screw up both of them, okay. Getting closer and closer. Now, I don't really, I'm one that doesn't agree with the jump stick. I'm with Earl Strickland or Grady Matthews that thinks if you're going to jump a ball, you should do it with the full stick. I've only of late bought a jump cue. Oops. Straight through the key is straight through it, Holly. Don't think about that close together, just give me a nice hit. Give me a nice hit. Nice hit. A little bit closer together. Don't think about them being closer together. Elevate a little more. Oops, oops, oops. Now you're not elevating enough, that's all. That's all. You're just not elevating enough. And when you elevate, pick the spot you're going to hit and drive through that spot. Drive through that spot. Hard. Okay. For him it's hard. For me it's much softer. If I hit it hard, you know, I can kill the guy in the other room. The key to this, though, is you don't change. Whatever angle you hit it at, that cue stick goes straight through at that angle. If it doesn't go straight through, you're not going to get up over the ball. A lot of nice English there. You guys at home, there's a lot of you going to have trouble, especially you guys that have used jump cues. You know, you might want to try to learn to jump with a whole cue. This jump cue's made it way too easy. I've got the first jump cue ever made over here. Wait till you see this thing. I can't get a cue ball off the table with it. A little more elevation. Stroke straight through it at that angle. Up, up, up. What you're doing is he's dropping the butt of the stick. As he comes through, he's lowering the butt and raising the tip. He's not shooting straight through the ball. Let's get you right here. Now, go ahead. Maybe bring your hand back farther. Okay. Now, aim lower on the ball. Okay, right there. Shoot straight through it there pretty hard. Better. Okay. The only thing you did wrong there is you didn't hit that hard enough, and you still have a tendency to drop the butt. Okay. Aim a little lower on the ball. Now shoot straight through it hard. Well, he's pulling out of the shot. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's like he doesn't want to hit the bed of the table. You know, you're not going to destroy the bed of the table. Believe me, his brother Phil has put enough holes in the table since he's been here to start World War III, and he tells me it doesn't do any harm. Of course, he's not the guy that has to pay to recover them. Now, here, he's just not high enough. Watch. What he's doing, I'm sorry, he's aiming here, and then as he's coming down, he's lowering the butt and coming through it. You want to be up here nice and high. Like magic, it goes over these balls. All right? Nice and high. You shoot straight down into it, right exactly at the target. And what your target should be on most jump shots, you look at a spot halfway between the cue ball and what you want to jump, and actually aim the cue down through the ball at that spot at the halfway point. That's real important. And drive down that line, Howie, hard. He pulls out of the shot. Now, if I can't teach him, I might not be able to teach you. The ball boy has not retrieved any cue balls, but he's gone to sleep over there. We got one more cue ball back, that's good. This is just a matter of stroking the ball. Just a matter of stroking the ball. A little more elevation, okay? Now, stroke straight at it all the way through, 6 inches of follow through. Okay, I hope you at home are having the same kind of problem. Now you say, I don't need to do this, I got a jump cue. Well, you'll learn how to use the jump cue a lot better if you can do this also. He's having trouble with the elevation. Let me see this once. He's getting a little lower and he's coming over it. Now I'm up here, I'm a little farther away. Ooh. I did it on the other table, I made it in the side on the other table. If you stay right on it, just right on it, how easy it is. Watch what I'm doing. It's a smooth, solid, straight stroke. Okay, let's see if we can get you to do it, Howie. Let me get them balls out for you. Howie's pulling out of this shot. We're going to bring in the cue master, Phil Hershberger, who of course can do this all day long. Phil calls himself, are you the cue master, Phil?
Oh, yes, I am.
I think the cue master.
If you don't believe me, I have it on business cards.
They have it on his business cards. You see it in writing, it must be true.
It's got to be true.
All right, okay. They can't even see that, Phil. Sorry.
Hey, I'd give it a shot, Bert.
I know. Keep your eye on Phil. Don't buy insurance when he's here. Don't let him sell you no insurance. He's really a pretty good pool instructor. He doesn't have much stroke either. You know, maybe people are right and I shouldn't use students in this. Never mind, sports fans. Never mind.
I didn't hear it hard enough, but let me try.
See if you can set that up again, Phil.
Let me try it one more time.
Hang on, Phil. Hang on, Phil. Okay, Phil was not elevating the butt of the cue high enough. We turn the camera off a minute and we give him a little quick lesson because we don't have the rest of our lives here. A little bit higher elevation, bridge hand farther away, stroke straight through the ball, and you can't do it with the red light on either. At $1,700 an hour, they can't breathe. Last try, Philly. Okay. That's 1, 2. If you guys can see it on camera, he's jumping way over an entire ball from here. Except that time, when I told him what he was doing, he thought about it and says, I can't do that. And that was the end of that. Let's see if we got any more of these. Well, we're going to put it closer together. God help us. Now, to get over this, it's almost, you have to almost get over an entire ball. So you're going to look, if you miss once, you're finished. Okay, he's done. He's done. Now, if you could see on camera what he did, he dropped the butt of his stick and he was almost flat coming across that ball. Okie dokie. Got him all together, I don't know, not too far apart. You've got to pick the spot that you're going to hit. You've got to aim at it, at that spot, and shoot through that spot. You cannot, like Phil did, drop the stick and come through here at a nice safe spot. You just split the balls. You don't get any money. You know, Earl Strickland invented the jump shot. He jumps with a full cue. He jumps as good with a full cue as anybody jumps with these other cues. He won the world 2 years ago in Cardiff. He's playing a Japanese gentleman. Japanese gentleman got out his pool cue, got out his jump cue, says, what are you, a woman? You're going to use that? You know, Earl shamed him into putting the jump cue away and kicking at the ball. He missed. Earl got ball in hand and ran out. That's how he won the world. But he uses the whole cue. This is a whole ball at this distance. You know, it's not that hard if you stay straight at the ball. These other guys cannot. All that they're doing wrong is they're not staying right on the ball. You stay right on the ball, you hit it where you're aiming at it, and you go right through the ball. Okay? Let's get this thing, let's get the ball. Okay, hang on, hang on. The clock says I'm almost out of time for this segment. Used up a little too much time firing at the wall. All right, now you put the two balls all the way together. This is a full ball, jumping this. We're about 18 inches out with a full cue. This isn't going to happen in 10 minutes for most of you. Oh, God. Oh, I missed one. And I thought about missing it, then I did. All you can do is stay on that line. If you shoot straight down this line, you're getting over that ball. Straight on the line. Whoops, I went way over the ball. Chalk helps. Chalk helps. This can take up to 5 or 6 hours for some people. You just stay straight on that line and you're getting over an entire ball. Okay, now to show yourself that you're jumping the full ball, just put up the full ball. You're at about 18 inches. You've got a full cue. If you're hitting the ball right, God help me, and you stay on it and you stay right through it. You know, you're up and you're down again in this amount of time. You know, and you can get closer to the ball, but, whoop. And you can hit it if you got your mouth open. The whole key is to not deviate the stick from the line that you're on. Right over it. If you shoot straight down this line, you're not going to ever make, you're not always going to, if you can see it, I'm probably 3 inches over the ball when I hit it like that. And the whole key is don't, you pick the spot you're going to hit. I'm aiming halfway between the two balls. And that's all there is. I'm not killing that ball to get over.
What the hell's a standby painter?
Be quiet, kids. The thing's on. Well, I don't know what a standby is. The way to find out your distance at this, I've got 4 balls, God, I don't know, maybe 14 inches in front of this. Start out with the same shot. You're just trying to jump that first ball. You got to stay straight on. So I'm getting over, I'm actually getting over the 4th ball, however far out that is. I can assume that I can get over a ball that far away. What you do is you keep adding a ball. Until that way you find your distance, your maximum distance with the full stick. You may find your maximum distance with a full stick with power is farther than you'll ever get with power and accuracy with one of those jump cues. Whoa. I may have missed that by a tad. Okay, I'm getting over 5. You know, it may take you guys quite a while. I don't know how many I've ever gotten over, but this is a full, I haven't actually done this in a long time. Last guy I did this with was Bruce Esterman out of Pittsburgh. We turned him into the jump master, and then he quit pool. Let's see, we got 6. So if I'm getting over this, I can actually jump a ball this far in front of me, get back down to the table, and do some good out there. I touched that ball getting over it. I'm 6 balls out. You know, I have seen people jump 12 balls like this. I've got people up to 12. I'm touching that 6th ball. That might be my limit at my age. But I'm looking at a ball 2.5 feet away from me before I've reached my limit. And I know there's people out there that can. There it is. I got over it. I was elevated a little too much. That's 6. And you got to suspend disbelief and just jump that first ball. You get a line out here and you say, I can't do that with a stick. 7. That's the hardest thing. Don't let that line of balls intimidate you. That's intimidating me. But you still hit this bastard the same way. That one I got over, but not too cleanly. Oops, here comes a ball. This is a really automatic return. Whoa. I'm getting over it a little too good. Always chalk up. I don't have to hit it as hard as I am, obviously. Hit the ball in the middle. 8 might be my limit, you know. You really got to hit these things really clean. Just touching this 8th ball over here. I'm going to try one more time. If I don't get over it this time, I'm going to say 8's my limit. I've seen people get over 13 and 14. But then you know that you can get over anything like at this distance. Well, I'm saying 8's my limit. Okay, now we're going to talk about the jump cue. This is about the first jump cue they ever came out with. This is the Q-Tech Kangaroo jump cue. It's been made illegal. It says it's too short. I've had this thing now for about 6 weeks. I guess it's an antique or something. I have never gotten a ball to leave the table with this cue. I have no idea how they ever got it to go up in the air with this, but this is the Kangaroo jump cue. We'll show you. I'll try and make it jump in a minute. But things have evolved to the bungee jumper. This is a Lucasi jump cue. They're real light. You know, you can get over a ball. You can get over a ball 2 inches with these things. They say it's a ceramic tip, but this is a linen-based fiber tip on there. You know, I make these things. I can look at it and tell you. I don't know that that is the best idea in the world. You know, they think the harder things are. It's like, you know, some of these guys say they went to college, they never made it. The harder things are, the more it's going to jump. I'm not sure the stiffer the shaft, the better the jump. I know that I can freeze 2 balls together with 100 between them and jump it clean with a shaft. With a stiff shaft, it does not work. You've got to have a lot of life, a lot of life. But you can get over a lot of balls with this thing. You know, we'll show you how in just a second. You know, I'm gonna try and get over the ball with this thing. You know, maybe somebody could shed some light on. I'm imagining you got to hit it with a dart stroke. Just to show you where these things came from. That's the highest I ever got with this thing. They make these illegal this short, the length of a shaft. It's got a tip on there about 19 millimeters. The shaft's about 25 millimeters. And you can't get over a ball at 2 feet. That's what I do with it. Just to show you where these things came from, and this is made illegal. I cannot get over a ball with this, and they made it illegal because it works too good, according to the BCA or whatever. Okay, we're going to let Phil Hirschberger, he's not going to just shoot it, he's going to teach the lesson how to use the jump cue, so you know what to expect if you come here for a lesson with him. Fully accredited to drive you nuts. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, tell him how to use that thing. Don't show him, tell him. Don't be at a loss for words, Phil. Come on, just talk right like you.
Okay, Bert. Okay, what you do is with the jump cue, you're going to aim just like Bert said. He taught me how to do this. Yeah, I couldn't jump a ball until I ran into Bert. You're just aiming right straight through the ball. You're holding the stick I kind of hold it a little tight when I'm closer to the ball. And you just go straight through the ball.
What kind of angle are you hitting it at?
I'm hitting it right about a 45-degree angle.
Okay. And how are you determining where to hit it on the ball?
Now, if you hit the ball too hard, the Q-tip has a tendency to hold the cue to the table. So you just want to hit the ball easy. You don't want to try to kill it.
Okay. Where are you aiming? At the center of the ball, at the angle that you're approaching it?
I'm definitely aiming at the center of the ball, Mr.
At the angle you're approaching it. As we can see on the tape, there he is, about at the center. Okay, go ahead. Let's get him a couple more.
Now, I like holding the back of the cue when I do this. Now, when you get closer to the ball, then I like doing the darts.
All right, kid, you're just doing this one thing at a time, Phil. Don't get excited. If this guy can do it, you can do it for sure.
Trust me. If I can do this, anybody can do it.
There it goes. We're playing marbles too.
Almost, man.
All right. That's a way to get started using that thing.
Then you can't shoot from here unless
you can't shoot from you cannot shoot from the floor. He's finally doing it. He doesn't want to stop. There it goes. Okay. Okay, you want to know how to jump a ball and aim this thing. You should try to figure out the distance that you can actually get over a ball. I'm saying if you're like 6 balls out like we were before, it's easier to get over it with a full stick. But what you want to do to aim this, I'm trying to make the 5, jump the 1, so I get on a line like I would to shoot that 5 in. You know, a lot of people aim it right here like they're going to shoot the 5 in, and then they look at the ball, and they start, you know, I have to look at the cue ball to ever get it over a ball. So you got to have your line first. I see these other guys, they'll aim at the shot, and then they'll go up. Now, I like to be up here and be on this line, and through this ball already to get on that where I think I'll make this ball. And then I just come down on that line. Yeah, that's nothing for me. is come down on that line and shoot down that line looking at the cue ball. And I hit it. I did hit it. But when you want to shoot at a ball, you've got a target down here. We'll make it a little tougher. You're trying to make the ball. There's several, what's comfortable for you. You want to get on that line and shoot down that line as though getting over the ball is no problem at all. Now right here I like the line to make that ball. Now if I can shoot down it, it should actually make the damn line. I hit it again. Not bad for me to hit it. I'm not a real proponent of the jump cue, but I am going to start to use them. Let me see if I can make this. What do I do, overcut the other two? I'm aiming to hit this a little fatter. Better. I think with a couple more shots I could get pretty accurate with this thing. I'm noticing that when I aim directly at what I think is at it, I hit it too thin. So there's something wrong with my mechanics jumping the ball that's making me hit this ball thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim to hit it thick. I'm going to aim to shoot straight at it and see if the flaw in my mechanics will make the ball. So I'm not aiming to pocket it now. I'm aiming to shoot straight at the thing. Okay. I aimed to shoot straight at it, and I pocketed the ball. What I learned was, when I was aiming to pocket the ball and I felt comfortable with it, I overcut the ball every time. So if I overcut the ball every time thinking I'm shooting at it, I adjusted just like windage or elevation with the rifle. I adjusted and I shot straight at it. Then the flaw I have in jumping the ball, the thing that makes me come offline, pocketed the ball. So if you do the same thing with a shot like this, and you see, well, if I'm aimed what I believe straight at it, you don't hit it, you hit it too full, then you've got to go to hit it too thin. If you're hitting it thin like I was, then you've got to go to aim it too full. Because I think everybody has a flaw in what they do when they jump a ball. They don't jump it as straight as they would as they shoot a ball. I don't know if I can do it again. I already got it on tape once. I think I ought to leave it there. I'll try and I might aim full at it again. So I don't feel like I'm going to make this ball. I think I'm just aiming full at it. And I almost pocketed it again. So I have made the adjustment. I've made the adjustment, and I see where my flaw is. So if I'm going to shoot at a ball, say it's straight in, or relatively straight in over here, if I'm going to jump a ball and shoot at it, in an instance like this, this is a case where you shouldn't even be jumping and people bowl. You kick at this ball, you're going to make it 8 out of 10 if you know what you're doing. Now I know that I'm tending to overcut this ball, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim this ball back at the rail over there and see if that flaw will help me pocket the ball. Now I really feel like I'm cutting the ball way to my left shooting like this. And I did. Now what the hell does that mean? I straightened my stroke out, and damn it, now I know what I'm doing. So all I got to do is aim straight at it. I'm going to aim to cut it backwards. Cut it to the left a little bit, not quite as much, obviously. And I hit it exactly where I wanted to. What in God's name does that mean? Did I straighten the thing out that quick? I'm able to adjust that fast? Only the cue master can do that.
That's true.
That's true, he says from the background. Have another drink there, cue master. Well, I guess I have straightened the stroke out, and all I got to do is aim at what I'm aiming at. Once you get used to doing it, I haven't done a lot of jumping in my life. When I had that cut shot, I adjusted, I pocketed it. Here I seem to have straightened everything out. I can aim right at it and pocket the ball. I've done it in under 5 or 6 shots. So a good player shouldn't take long to start knowing how to pocket balls pretty accurately, obviously, with the jump cue. And if you're not a real good player, you just spend the time it takes to learn If you are off, your mechanics make you hit left or right, you aim left or right. There can't be too, that can't be too hard. Let's see. Alrighty then, let's see how close we can get to the ball and still get over it. As you get closer to the ball, you're going to want to go to a darting action. Now, if you're 4 or 5 inches away from the ball, you can have a darting action and still hold on to the stick. The key is don't hit it too hard. That's really good. You don't hit it too hard. At this range, that was too hard. You can actually, if you aim right on this thing, you don't have to worry about, all I need is about 100 more cue balls. I got them. So you can actually hold on to it with a darting action at about 5-6 inches. And I'm hardly hitting this thing at all, and I'm sending it to Mars. All right, I slowed it down really, really significantly. This doesn't need any kind of killing stroke. I mean, there's nothing there. There's so much less than you think that you have to do to get over this ball from there. With that darting action, you don't have to let go. I'm at 6 inches, and I mean, I'm not hitting this with anything. Nothing. This is no power. In the same way that with jump shots, the biggest foible, the biggest thing you can do wrong is hit them too hard. Ball weighs 6 ounces. Massays are the same thing. The cue master's no longer with us. He fainted 2 times in the last hour from cigarettes. He's got emphysema. He hasn't told anybody. Still smoking. He's on his way to the hospital with his brother Howie. He really is a very good pool instructor, up to an advanced level. You know, for the regular fundamentals to how to teach, he has memorized every single book, every single tape ever made, and he plays pretty good pool. And I just brought him here to Pennsylvania from Texas to manage my pool room, and I did not know that he was sick like this. He's been keeping it from us and smoking 4 packs a day, so yeah. I think he's going to be all right and will be available. And he's well worth the money. If he knows every single system, every single thing that's ever been written, which a lot of it's erroneous. He's got too much information. But I am teaching him how to get through it. You don't aim to hit this thing with a lot of left. I'll show you the hit later. About 45 degrees. Somewhere between the first and second dots you're actually aiming. And it really does feel like you dropped through this ball. Okay. I turned the half ball over. You can do a lot more things with masse. Let me see if I can do something real strenuous here, and then we'll see if I can teach you how to do it. All right, I'm hitting here. I want to make this down here. Forgive me if I don't hit it on the first time. The ceiling's too low to be fine. We built all the lights into the ceiling, not realizing how low that made everything. Okay, watch. Now I'm darting the cue. I'm holding it kind of like a pencil in the air. I will show you in a minute. And I'm pretty extreme out here. Still, it's dropping, though. Whoops. That was too hard. I'm sitting down here thinking I got to do this. It's too hard. I got to drop it. I hit that so hard that it stayed in the air and it hit the rail before anything happened to it. I turned the corner. Again, too hard into the rail. I can do this extreme stuff. Don't know why I have such a hard time on top. That's too much. Now that's not bad swinging at that ball. Okay, let's see if I can show you where I hit that ball to make it curve like that. Again, I hope you can see, I gotta hold this apparatus high. Yeah. You really gotta mean it though, kids. Well, that, not bad. I had it, you know, my biggest problem is just like everybody else, you don't have to kill this, you just gotta touch it. Curved, nice turn, just touch it. That's a pure 90-degree turn right there. Notice what I'm doing. I got a little angle, but not much. More than a 90-degree turn. It's just a matter of slowing it down, picking the right spot, and going through it gently. The speed is so much in this masse and the jump. Every human in the world, including me, once I got the TV thing on, wants to hit it too hard. It's 6 ounces, it's round, not much friction. You aim at the right spot, and there's nothing to it. There really is very little to it if you aim at the right spot and go through it gently. Nice 90-degree turn. Let's see if I can show you what's happening with my hands. If you notice, I am not holding the stick like a pool cue. I am holding it like a spear. You get a lot done like this. Efren still doesn't use a jump cue. This is how Efren makes magic things happen. I'm just going to drop it at that. I'm going to aim it at the right part of the ball. Well, if you see that, I turn a real corner there. Nothing, not power. Power doesn't have anything to do with this. Oh, Lord, I'm gaining weight again. Stop it. Stop it. See it turn that corner? If I hit it hard, there's no chance in the world that I can turn this corner. Watch the action again. It's just like a dart, but you don't go crazy and hit it. You pick this spot right there, and gently, too much. Look at the corner it can turn. The softer you hit it, the better off you are. You do go straight through, but you don't kill anything. Pick your spot. Oops. Pick your spot. Oh, Lordy. Just kills it sometimes. It just does. This is not hard. You pick a spot, you look at it real good. Way too much curve. But you got to look at it real good, and you got to hit that spot. Look at that. And all I'm doing is looking at it real good, hitting that spot. That tells me, I mean, I could be right down here. I know you don't see the ball in the other corner, but you look at the spot and hit it. There it is. I mean, it's nothing to it. One more time, get a good look. Turns that corner. Now watch the whole thing, put this whole thing together. Just a little darting motion, not much to it. You do get paid this way. Okay, let's see if we can do one real world situation. You're locked behind this ball. I mean, you're locked in behind this ball. Can you hit the one ball? Same darting motion. This is what we're doing it for. Ding dong daddy, you'll get the money. The hard part is looking at it good enough. I mean, you really have to hit the thing you're looking at. What are you looking at? You saw it before. I'm hitting pretty far over here, just this side of what would be the center. And I have to hit it there. Touch that ball. Should do it every time. And my brain says, just pull the trigger, you look so good. There it is. All that is, and you know, getting down and looking at it, how long does it take? Shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to be massaging like this. Okay, let's see. I'm fully hidden by this ball. How do I judge how to curve that ball into that 7 ball? Well, what I'm going to tell you is if you aim the ball straight down, parallel to the rail that it's on from about here, you elevate to, I'm probably, my hardest problem is coming straight through this ball with my arm bent like that. I am elevated to, you seeing that? Let's say, I don't want to block you. I'm elevated to about, I don't know, 65, 70 degrees. You pick the spot and you shut your mouth and you go straight through it. Not too good. There it is. And you make the 7. Again, if you notice the first time, probably hit it too hard. I am not killing this thing. I am, if the object ball was down here, I am not hitting it at a speed that would draw the ball 2 inches. That's the hardest part, to actually hit it here and not hit it hard. Hit a turn. Don't hit it hard. Nice little turn there. If I hit that softer, watch the amount of turn that I get. So all I did was hit it softer to make it go and pocket what would be that ball. I can use the darting motion too here. Efren, if there's a ball sitting in the side, he can use the darting motion and shoot that ball into the side pocket. About like that. I guess I can do it too. So if you're going to use a darting motion from a spot like this, you can turn right into that side pocket. If you're going to use a full cue, all you got to do is remember to hit it soft. Hit the spot though you're aiming at. And away you go. Let me see if I got something else here for you. Now I know that this is not exactly masse. Shots like this come up a lot. You're going to curve this, make this ball curve. I've got the one down in that corner. A lot of places it can be. I'm just saying that I am locked up in such a way, all I can do is hit the rail up here, way up here. If I hit the rail way up there, there should be no way that I can get this ball to turn over to get to the 1 ball, even up to here. If you put pure low, and I mean low, you don't shoot down on it, you get down here and you hit it with pure low, you can hit way up there. After it hits here, the axis of rotation is horizontal, like an axle in some wheels. If it is spinning backwards on that horizontal axis, after it hits here, it's going to keep spinning back towards you, and it'll curve into that 1 ball if you really do hit it low. Now this is a real draw stroke. I'm getting down as low as I can. I'm going to hit it as flat as I can. Let's see if we can make it turn over and see what's going to happen. Did you see what happened there? This can help you hit balls when nothing else in the world will. I'm hitting the cue ball up about there, coming out of this corner pocket. It can be done even more. You can make this ball curve, but just low. You say low inside should do it low. It's just low. Just for science, I'm going to see if I can do a couple of things I've seen Efren do. I know I've seen him do some things. I have no chance. I don't know how he does it. But I've seen this. He's got the one ball right here in his side pocket, and he actually gets around and makes it. Oops. I'm not doing it with this cue. This cue is too long. My playing cue 60 inches. Oof, oof, almost like Efren. Oof, I hit it. I hit it. I hit it. I made myself hit it half the speed I thought I needed to. I gotta aim it out farther that way, obviously, if it's gonna work. Whew, still farther out there. I've never made a comeback in my life like that. I'm learning something along with you guys. I gotta aim it farther out there. Whew, almost. I'm gonna get one more shot at it. It's a little awkward for me. To be able to make that one from there is pretty big. Woo, baby! You don't know how happy they, I would never try that. I've never tried anything like that. That is not that hard. You should be able to do things like this too. Figure out where to aim it, where to hit it. No. I got carried away, hit it too hard with my own success. Woo, baby! I would have said I could never do that. I'm gonna set something else up I've seen him do, which I've tried a million times. Well, that last shot gave me delusions of grandeur. I've worked a long time trying to do this and never ever done it. I have seen that from playing one pocket with somebody, being frozen to this ball pointed at his opponent's pocket. He gets up, he gives it a little neck, this thing touches the ball, comes out and comes around back over here aimed at his pocket. That last shot gave me confidence to try it a couple times. You can try it at home. It's the darting action. He hardly hits it at all. I've never been close, but I'm gonna just see if I can do a little, see if I can do it. I don't think I can. I'm just gonna give it a couple tries. My voice is going again, I've been sick. The cue master, poor Phil, we sent him to the hospital. He's really a good guy. He really can play a little bit, and he's an excellent teacher up at and he could teach advanced level pool if he just didn't have so much in his head. I don't think I have a chance to ever do this. Nah, I cannot figure out what the man did. I cannot. I can make it the other hole. It's got to go away. I'm not going to waste any more time. This is it. Ah, just touch it. I want to do it so bad. Just goes out there and stops, no action. I've never been close. Come on, do it. Cannot make this happen. Well, it stopped there. That might have been a fair shot, but I can't do that. Maybe you can. I know I'm hitting that one too hard. I know I'm hitting it too hard. Let's see, what else can I show you here? how I end up here. Look how I end up there. That's unbelievable I did that good. That's for sure. That is for sure. But I have learned something. I turned this situation around. In one pocket, well, you shoot it down the table, but things you can do. If I can turn that situation around, who am I? Ah! Well, that ain't bad. That's not bad. I know, I survived. That's something like what he does. It just curves. Last try. Goes away. Yeah, pooey. Well, I almost did it. I almost did it. Yeah, put the angle on it, 2 inches. 2 inches, see it? 2 inches. There's an inch. Okie dokie then. Let me see. Now, this bad boy's going up and over. Straight up in the air high enough. That one went up and over. That's been a while. That one I was up. The reason I didn't quite get to is I hit it hard enough to kill a man. Well, the jump mass is on. There's nothing to that, I guess. Who would have thought that's not hard? Maybe I'm gonna have to use this damn jump stick. But man, I'm with the Earl, and you should play with your stick, you know, the stick you got. You know, this, you know, it's a gimmick, in my opinion. Earl can do it with his whole stick. And he invented it, God bless him. He's got every right to be mad at people beat him with this thing. Woo! The jump masse is definitely on. You almost make that thing come backwards. But if you can do something impossible, like cut that ball in a corner with a little jump masse, I've gone out of my mind, haven't I, this time of night? You know I'm not this solid. That's what I expected. Front hand moves, that's what you got. Huh, you turned it too much. That ball turned a bit right. If I'm gonna cut that ball and jump this way, I gotta do something like that. Good God, who would have thought that thing could happen? I know who thought that'll happen, me. If I move my hand this time, cut it off.